Howdy, boys, girls, cats, and squirrels. So welcome to the YouTube channel. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you're having a delicious day. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be reacting to TheVarus Strakes book. If you don't know the internet historian, he's hilarious. We checked out the first, I guess, episode. Internet historian always makes quality videos, always puts in 100%, and I want to see what he's tackling this time with the coronavirus, because that's what the first video was about. I'm assuming that's probably what this is going to be about. Let's waste no more time. Let's actually transition, oh yeah, into movie mode. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some quality here. He's got his little disclaimer messages. Wait, what did it say? Wait, what did I say? Has been approved for React streamers. I mean, I stream, but I'm not streaming currently. Sorry, internet historian. I know he does see some of the reactions, though. Like Asmongold. Oh, God, we're back on Mars. Here we go.
Thank you.
We're picking up where we left
all
off.
of my children. We're here today to test the launch of my new cyber rocket.
Elon.
With this, I pledge to you that we will have a man on the Earth by the year 2030. But before we embark on this journey, we must talk about some of the mistakes of
Kanye
the
West?
past, so that we are not doomed to repeat them. Anyway, it was a sunny day in downtown Wuhan, and people were coughing into each other's mouths, as is customary in that part.
Coughing each other's
You're
mouths.
going viral, douchebag.
The
I'm a big
snitching.
f***ing man, and I'm gonna pull out my dick.
February 2020, the virus is everywhere. But some were sneaking out, others not taking it seriously at all.
Cough directly in your face.
People
Jesus.
were outside,
Wait,
going about their
people were
normal
doing
lives.
Drunk before everything closes.
It was time for drastic action.
I think
So,
I knew
the mayors and governors
girls that
from
were like
around
that
the
girl.
world gathered together with a solution to the problem of sneaking out while grounded. Snitching Hotlines.
I didn't even know about this.
Snitches get rewards.
Simply
Ooh,
take a
he
picture of
flipped
someone and text it to the official snitch line to put those rule breakers in their place.
Hey,
What's up, boys?
it's your boy.
Over here at Wendy's.
Has
Instant
Asmongold
justice.
seen that?
Some people need to get the message. Send a photo, and we will make sure that enforcement comes right away.
But naturally,
That's
many New
nuts.
Yorkers did not take very kindly to this idea.
I could feel the
So,
spit.
they decided to text the hotline as well. Text after text came rolling in. What a success. Let's open the first one.
Oh, man.
Surprise. Turns out people weren't just sending in tips. They were sending the whole shaft.
Dick pics.
Oh, Jesus. Next one. Next. 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 Just close it.
I mean,
I
what were
can't.
they
It's just
really
going
expecting?
faster. Text after text was the same. Pictures of people giving the finger. Dick pics. Edgy Blasio memes. This isn't helping at all. Sir, our servers can't handle this amount of erotica all at once. Well, save some of the more tasteful nudes on this thumb drive and shut it down. And so it crashed. But the snitches forgot the first rule of snitching. Snitches get unmasked by state sunshine laws. In Missouri,
I got
they have 'em.
baited.
2 weeks after their own snitching program went live, turned out it was all subject to public record by anyone who requested it. So not only is all of this information not anonymous or private, it's published indefinitely on a government website with
You
zero
can't
redaction.
fix stupid.
Oh dear. Of course, I'm not going to put any of those details here. But if you live in Missouri and you're a bit
Good guy.
curious,
The links, as always, are in the description down below.
in Washington and Louisiana,
Sexy
people were
food.
unmasked too. In Frisco, Texas, they made an app for snitching as well. But there was backlash and it was terminated. In LA, the mayor's infamous
Snitches get rewards.
statement was walked back. In Victoria,
Yeah, I
a
bet.
couple was fined $1,500 each for going on a drive to Lake's entrance and posting photos on social media.
Whoa, wait, what?
Warned that if
Wait,
they
how much?
In Victoria, a couple was fined $1,500.
What? That's actually crazy. And it's even more than what you said. I went out for a run like the day after they closed some of the parks. I was like, yeah, I live right next to the woods. I almost got fined $1,000. Yep. Last time I went out.
Each for going on a drive to Lake's entrance.
The cops like called me out on their comms. They're like, want to pay $1,000. I'm like, no. And I just went right back on the road. I was like,
Posting
stay
photos
right
on
here.
social media.
I didn't get snitched on, though. I didn't even know, like,
Warned that if they
snitching
do it again,
was
they would
happening.
be
That
arrested.
sounds horrible.
Except the photos were from a year ago.
We're not going to get everything right all the time, and we will make mistakes.
But worst of all was the UK.
9 coppers for one lad.
Well, you relax.
ridiculous.
194,000 calls in a single month had been made regarding people leaving their homes without a license, and tens of thousands of fines had been issued.
The British frown down on telltales. There's even an old nursery rhyme.
Telltale tit, your tongue shall be slit.
You make any more noise, and I'm calling the police.
Show me what you've got.
I love his editing, man.
And yet, while normal
It
everyday
always
activities
gets
were
me,
being
dude.
criminalized,
It always gets me. And I went to school. We saw animators doing this type of animation stuff. Always cracks me up. He always picks
yet,
the right
while
names.
normal everyday activities were being criminalized, regular crimes were being made de facto legal.
Good job. Police do nothing around here.
And in major cities, it seemed as though everyone was going for the high score.
Oh, what is that game? What is that game?
People aren't afraid to go out on the street at night. What can we do to increase crime?
What?
I have an idea. In New York and LA, they experimented with reducing bail to 0.
Oh, is this how
and it went
Tekashi
exactly
6ix9ine got
as
out?
you'd expect.
This freaking GTA
But it wasn't
overlay,
enough.
dude.
So they said any burglaries up to $1,000 worth of goods would no longer result in the police showing up to the scene. So you're telling me that I can steal up to $1,000 worth of goods, and the police won't even try to make an arrest?
Well,
No
well,
way
maybe
this is
one day,
real.
if somehow they're identified.
But you want everyone to wear a mask, too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So people walked up to the buffet and had their fill.
Kidding me?
If you could walk into a store, grab what you want, and just go.
Amazon Go.
What would shopping look like?
Oh my God. Call the police.
Welcome to Amazon Go.
Everywhere.
We call it Just Walk Out Technology.
Piece of shit. Hope you overdose. Piece of shit.
Take whatever you like.
Sometimes when I call 911, nobody answers.
No lines, no checkout.
I can't believe this
seriously.
is happening.
Shoplifters don't seem to care who's watching.
Once you've got everything you want, you can just go.
Filling bags
Stole the
and
suitcase
backpacks
from the
in
store and then
middle of
filled
the
it with
day.
all the goods. It's actually kind of smart.
You can keep going. Amazon Go.
Be back tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning.
Not enough crime. Release the felons. So it was ordered. Anyone who had
can't believe
non-violent
that is
misdemeanors, serving sentences of less than a year, or scheduled to be free in 30 days or fewer, was released.
Wow.
And the results? Predictable. One man only lasted 37 minutes before being arrested again. Another man was arrested 3 times in one day. First for attempting to
How
break
can that
into a vehicle, next for stealing items out of someone's front yard, and then again for stealing a vehicle. And each time he was arrested, he just moonwalked out of there.
For his 7th time, he got arrested for stealing a vehicle. So apparently he's not very good at it.
Crime rates went right through the ceiling. Famous criminal time.
Yeah, the
Tekashi
government
6ix9ine was
doesn't know how to
released
make
early from his
decisions.
18-month sentence and instantly broke Instagram and YouTube records with his
Yeah,
live
there it
streaming music
is.
video.
There he is.
Other high-profile names asking for early release include R.
Ryan
Kelly,
W. Melly ain't getting
Bill Cosby, Martin Shkreli, and our good friend Billy McFarland. Breakout time! Then some prisoners came together with an idea.
What's your plan?
Well, if we have an outbreak at our prison, then maybe they just have to let some of us go. Worth a shot. So prisoners at the North County Correctional Facility tried passing around water containers and shared a mask to get it. It worked, somewhat,
That is
as
just
30 prisoners
haggard,
soon tested
man.
positive for the virus. But then administrators cottoned on to what they were doing, and none of them were released.
Come on. on. Right out in the open like that, too. It was all in the execution is where
Speaking
the failure
of people
was.
who should be in prison, celebrities. We have forgotten about the important
I know where
people.
this is gonna go.
Guys, we're bored
Ellen.
too. They crave.
Ellen. I wonder if he's gonna do something on Ellen. Some people are doing things on Ellen, right?
The attention. They need it. Without it, they will surely shrivel and perish. But when everything gets shut down and they're trapped in their homes and can't get on TV, they begin to go a little stir.
The worst were like the inspirational quotes or something, and they would be in their Olympic-sized pool or their mansion. It's like, dude, I can't get inspired at all. This makes me depressed.
Okay guys, now I know we're all feeling the struggle right now. Without television and press following you around, you need to make yourselves trend. We need you now more than ever. Jimmy, female Jimmy, you're the funny guys. You must continue working from home. Your biggest competitor now is a Swedish boy that reacts to funny videos on his kitchen floor.
Sounds doable.
There
it was toilet paper. It was a huge box of, I was like a kid on the toilet on Christmas morning. 60 double rolls of heaven.
You get to play that fun game, protected from the coronavirus or a botched nose job.
The little laughter, was that added in there in editing? The little, did you hear that, guys?
Double rolls of heaven.
You get to play that fun game, protected from the coronavirus or a botched nose job.
Where did that come from, dude? It's so weird without the applause, the audience, or even the fake applause, whatever.
Or both.
Everyone in here is gay.
Hello, everybody out there.
No, shut it down. How about an uplifting song to boost morale? This could be our generation's We Are the World.
Yeah, I can give it a go. I love uplifting music.
Thank you, gal.
Imagine there's no heaven.
This video.
Imagine there's no heaven. This is not the time when everyone's Grammy's dying, you fucking idiot.
You feel like they feel like they did something significant.
I love
She's
their
so
take
happy.
on that.
Gal Gadot, whatever fuck her name is, Wonder Woman.
I lost my
I can't
job at the
believe
meatpacking
Mark
plant,
Ruffalo
but
got tied
Gal
into
Gadot
that.
sang Imagine
And it's a
today.
terrible version. You guys suck at singing.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh boy, Madonna. How about an inspirational speech to lift those faces?
Yes.
I mean, spirits.
That's the thing about COVID-19. It doesn't care
What's going
about
on here?
how rich you are. It's the great equalizer. And what's terrible about it is what's great about it.
Oh, you got even worse.
In many ways. And what's wonderful about it
Dude, what is she saying, man?
is that
I
it
do
made us
not.
all equal in many ways.
Yeah,
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know, man.
Maybe just stick to singing.
Cause there's no more pasta, oh no. So we're gonna eat some fried fish.
Okay.
Oh, dude, what did she do to her face? Oh, it's not always been this bad, right? She's gotten work done. Oh, she has to. I mean, she's fit. She's in shape for her age. I know she's up there. But she's always been, really good looking. I don't get it. I don't get why these people be getting plastic surgery, man.
Oh no. So we're gonna eat some fried fish.
Okay,
It's like
not bad.
botched
Let's
CGI,
try
like
somebody
the Uncanny
else.
Valley.
Keep it positive, you
Reality.
Cause a lot of shit comes from motherfucking China.
Thank you, Cardi. You really are the voice of reason.
Government! Let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Guess what, bitch? Coronavirus! Shit is getting real!
Well, that was... Vanessa, maybe you can speak to your fans? You seem to have a
I
lot
haven't
of
heard
free
from her in
time
a
at the
while.
moment.
Like, yeah,
A lot of
people are
free
gonna
time
die.
at the moment.
It's just terrible, but like, inevitable?
Oh god. Oh geez. We're losing them. You guys in your massive houses and complaining isn't relatable at all.
Yeah,
we
it's
need
not.
to meet
It's
them
just
on their
not.
level.
I've got this.
Cried for a second. And I was gonna do it by myself, and then I thought, you know what? It's important for everybody.
Oh, no. Important for everybody to see him cry? Josh, yeah.
But before I continue, ad time.
Oh, the ads! The ads are always... We got a cinematic ad universe now.
The name's Ray.
Ah,
Ray
he's
Con.
here!
But you can call me Raycon Man.
Nice.
Dad, look, I got you a present. Thanks, son. Let's go throw the old football around in celebration of my new present. Wired headphones. With
What a
wires.
crime. That's a sin.
Why, son? Why? You're responsible.
No. The old iPod, too.
Never again. Gotcha! Wired headphones, you dangerous bitch.
Wait, what?
Huh? I can't hear you. I have my everyday E25 Raycon earbuds in. I'll save you. What? There's another one. Don't worry, I'll save you too. Now you two kiss. 6 hours of playtime, half the price of other premium brands. Raycon good, wires bad. Will you seamlessly connect your Bluetooth with me?
Can I get a closer look?
How
Wow, I
does he
love
do
the
it,
range
man?
of colors they come in. Of course I will. Let me just put them in right now.
So
Wow,
that's
they
how
fit
you
so
get a
snug.
girl.
Wow. I think I'll put mine in as well. Just don't insert them into other holes. Hey Doc, it's happened again.
Dude, how can you get away with doing that, man? Yo, shout out to some of these advertisers. Obviously, if you went to just a regular ad read, Raycon 30% off, use this code, it just wouldn't fit with all the craziness that we saw. So this like fits on his brand, but I just love how he kind of pokes fun at the sponsors. It's kind of how Bill Burr does
Just
with
don't
his
insert them into
sponsors.
other
Although
holes.
he usually
Hey Doc,
loses
it's
his.
happened again.
But that's a great joke right there.
Raycon good, wires bad.
No, wait.
Cleaning is as easy as 1, 2, 3. What's wrong? Don't want to live in cyberpunk and have your brain all f***ed up by 5G?
Watch out for the 5G.
You seen it? Raycon good, wires bad. Go to buyraycon.com/internet store to save 15% off your first order of the everyday even 25 earbuds from Raycon. Ad over.
Onions,
ads,
humble
man,
yellow onions,
always.
onion.
6-pound onion. Gripping
Always
the
the
onion
best.
like a tennis ball.
It's time for an uplifting story. Prin Dirty Pandy, 56, works at Mumbai Airport. Everything was going into lockdown and he wanted to be with his family. But they were in Allahabad and he was stuck in Andheri East. Just fly. No flights. Just drive.
Ain't happening.
Not so simple. Roads are closed to all non-essential travel. What to do?
Lockdown.
So he hatched a plan. I'll become an essential traveler. He started with a test case. He hired a truck and drove 200 kilometers to Pimpelgian. Bought 1,300 kilograms of watermelon.
So good.
Come to terms with the already large
waste
quantity of
of
melons we
watermelon.
already have.
And sent the truck back to Mumbai, where he had a cellar.
I like me some watermelon.
Success. Wasn't stopped.
Good idea.
Even sold the goods at a profit.
Oh.
We're an essential traveler now, boys. Time to do it again, but this time all the way home. So he hired
This is the
another
real
truck,
hustle right
got
here.
an
I
onion
respect
permit,
this.
and this time bought 25,520
onions like that?
kilograms of onions. And the article says he disguised himself as an onion seller. I don't know what that looks like, so here's this. He then hauled ass 1,200 kilometers over 3 grueling days and nights through 3 states to get home. He makes it. Now to sell the goods and see my family. He stopped at the wholesale market just on the outskirts of town and tried to find a buyer for the onions. Except, nobody wanted them. Onions? Anyone? Onions? Because of the lockdown, there
It's
was
the
a
same thing as
huge
the
glut in the
toilet
market.
paper, right?
Oh, that's a big onion. Look at that.
Woo! Onions.
Or just all the
Everybody loves
food,
onions.
everything. Like
Onions? Onions?
people bought everything they needed, and then they didn't need anything.
Daddy's coming home, and he's smelling of onions. By the late afternoon, he just gave up and drove the truck to his house to be with his family. However, the next day, knock knock. It's the police. Oh no, you're not here to buy some onions, are you? And they were not. So he spent the next 2 weeks in the quarantine center, and he's still looking for a buyer for the onions.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Wasn't very happy, I gotta be honest.
Everything that's in it.
Freaking hand sanitizers. Oh gosh. Oh, everything you touch.
I need some hand sanitizer. When the outbreak first happened, there was one clear piece of advice from the WHO.
Oh!
Wash your hands.
Oh!
Both soap and hand sanitizer would work.
I wouldn't grab
but
that soap.
we had plenty of soap. So naturally, we panicked about the hand sanitizer. Good thinking.
That's gold. That's gold.
And panic soon turned to profit. People had seen the rush on toilet paper and they knew
Here
to
we
get
go.
in
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
And two of the
Onion,
fastest shoppers in the
toilet
West
paper.
were entrepreneurial brothers Matt and Noah. They hopped in
Look at
their
that.
truck and drove from town to town, state to state, buying up every bottle they could get their immaculately disinfected hands on. Hundreds. Grabber, grabber, grabber. By the end, thousands. 17,000 bottles in all. The plan? Sell them on eBay and Amazon at a huge markup. It was the perfect crime.
Louis!
Until the inevitable happened. Everyone got super mad. The New York Times, low on hand sanitizer themselves, decided to investigate the brothers. And they wrote an article.
Dude, where's he
The
find some of these
unsterilized
clips?
masses made complaints.
I don't like this one bit.
Please send the cops immediately.
And then someone
dude.
went to Jeff.
That clip. I don't know if anyone's seen that clip of that lady with her dog or whatever. Ooh. So evil. I don't know what ended up happening to her, but hopefully she got in a lot of trouble.
And then someone went to Jeff and told.
Hey, Jeff.
Jeff made their online accounts
Oh.
go to sleep. eBay followed suit.
Jeff looking
Now
like
there
the
was nowhere
Joker.
to sell their goods. Then the law got involved, and the DA said, price gouging illegal. Me angry. So the authorities called up Matt and Noah. Hey guys. Hey, good to hear from you. You too. Afraid it's not entirely a social call though. Oh no? Yes, price gouging illegal. So what you want, prison or philanthropy? We're sending over a squad car now. I have decided to give
give it
back
away.
to the community.
Yeah.
So the police pull up, the media too, and Matt and Noah announced that they will be giving it all away for free.
That's great.
They did an interview for television and wore this amazing shirt.
The pricing on Amazon was definitely higher than retail.
Would you say you're sorry?
No, I don't think that I would.
Note.
All right.
A similar thing happened in
Yeah, I was
Adelaide,
gonna say,
Australia,
that'd probably
when a man
backfire
bought
on
up
him.
hundreds of packs of toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
Just say you're sorry.
Then he
like,
realized
come
he
on.
couldn't sell it, and tried to return it all back to Drake's supermarket.
Dumbass.
Drake himself told the guy to please leave.
I told him that.
He has a YouTube channel, by the way. But this did little to abate the shortage of
That's
supply
Drake.
and overall price gouging. But don't be too mad at these guys. They're small timers, microscopic, compared to China.
Yep, the
Oh,
government.
sorry. What I mean is, compared to the brave heroes
yeah.
at the CCP. There's an outbreak. Xi Jinping, you're our only hope. So a call was sent out to companies all around the world, especially in the West. We want you to send staff out to every retail store you can to buy up personal protective equipment, especially masks. And ship it all back to China. Thank you, Xi Jinping.
Yep.
All in a day's work. The scale here, by the way, is just ridiculous.
Totally illegal now.
3 million
Totally
masks,
legal.
2.4 billion pieces of protective equipment.
Government be getting away with it all, man.
hazmat
All
suits.
flown out on a private jet.
We just wanted to ask you guys what all these products are and where they're going.
If you went out to buy a mask
Did that guy
in
just
January
walk
or
into a
February
warehouse?
and noticed that there were
That's
none
journalism,
left,
dude.
it wasn't just because there was a big rush on them. It was because there was a big export. And then when other countries had a shortage, the CCP swooped in to sell locally manufactured masks back to Europe and the United States at an escalated price. Only then later for them to be
Somebody
found defective
always-
and needing to be replaced.
Somebody always be taking advantage of others in time of tragedy. I swear, man. It takes a certain type of person to do
Called.
that.
Got him again. Anyway, back to the hand sanitizer specifically. There was a shortage. So New York Governor Andrew Cuomo stepped in with a solution.
Hey.
It's up to me now. He unveiled his new line of hand sanitizer.
Open the curtain, please.
NYS Clean. A 75% alcohol strength concoction made by the humble citizens of Great Meadows Correctional Facility.
Floral bouquet. Little I detected lilac, hydrangea, tulips. What does it smell like to you? Tulip.
They were capable of producing 100,000 gallons every week. It was much cheaper than any other product on the market, mainly because the price of labor was pretty much zero. Other pharmaceutical items that disappeared fast were vitamins, cough medicine, and, critically, inhalers.
How many ohms you vaping there?
It was tough for the asthmatics, already picked on for their feeble bodies, their weak lungs. Embarrassing. Everybody laughs at the asthmatics, even if we, pretend and say nice things to their face. The next big one would be gloves. Once they were recommended, there was a run on them too. And once those were out, there was a run on, surprisingly, condoms. The thinking man's glove. If you need to press a button on the elevator or push a trolley around the grocery store, no problem. Just use your cock. Last story.
This just keeps getting weirder and weirder, though.
In a medical center in Delhi, there's a gang of monkeys scheming. Son of a bitch. I'm in. True story, right? Some red-faced rhesus macaques, tired of their situation, go rogue. They bust out of their cage and attack a researcher, snatching COVID blood samples as they make their way to the exit. Give me that. No, Mojo, no. Put that down, bad monkey. They make a break for it, evading staff and guards, and leap out the window to freedom.
Pray for Mojo.
One was later seen in a tree, chewing on one of the samples. In a further act of defiance, another was seen chewing on a surgical glove. Apparently it's become a big problem in Delhi. Monkeys everywhere. They snatch people's stuff and even break into homes.
Kill?
It seems that nature isn't just returning peacefully. It's come back with a vengeance. And if we intend to survive, we're gonna have to learn to fight back.
Yeah, punch that tree. See what happens.
So anyway, with this knowledge, we will conquer Earth and rule over it once again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's here.
No!
And that's about it. Probably no part 3 unless something ridiculous happens, like an autonomous zone in Portland or the government shutting off utilities.
We're not gonna get episode 3. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, another internet historian video. Checked off the list. But ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of this? I always enjoy internet historians editing all these little clips and sound effects and little things, just little details that he adds in there that just, it adds in to the video. It makes it even more funny. And then the ad itself, the sponsors, I don't know how he does it, man. He's got to be one of the best at plugging his sponsorships. If you want to see more, let me know in videos to check out in the comments down below, as well as dropping an L, hitting the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, shake 'em, and bake 'em.